Hey everyone, what's going on? Tonight is Thursday, Thankful Thursday, and I am coming to you live, Blue Table Conversation with Victoria Woods. I wanted to tap in for a moment today. Well, I've been planning a service or assisting my brother, but taking the lead in planning a service for his wife who passed away 2 weeks ago. And so it's been a lot, especially when you're relying on other people to give you information, when you're trying to coordinate everything, when you're waiting on folks to get back with you with, information on the cemetery and things like that. And all I'm going to say is COVID has truly changed the game. So different. This is not my first time doing this. This is actually my third time. And with that being said, what a lot of people do not know is that I have had four family members to pass within a 4 week period. And it seemed like it was one passing per week, all non COVID related. And so today I was so overwhelmed and making calls and changing and trying to confirm dates that I just said, okay, stop, put the brakes on, pause, dial it back, and decided to do a Facebook post today, which I was not going to get on Facebook. I was actually going to go dark for a couple of weeks, but was spirit led to do a post after I was looking through some pictures and remember that on Tuesday when I was going to make or drop off her clothes and get the flower arrangement all complete and waiting to hear back from some other information, I caught a beautiful glimpse and view of the clouds. Just beautiful. And so I took that picture, I posted it, and I did an inspirational page because in that moment I felt like my vision was still clear. So fast forward to today, I just felt so overwhelmed. I felt as though I was at a breaking point. And so I decided to just put the brakes on once again, dial it back, and um, said, you know what, I'm going to go for a drive and just clear my head. And so I had been so overwhelmed in the house that I didn't even realize it had been raining. So I step out with sandals on and realize, uh-oh, it's pouring down raining. Come back in the house, put on some boots, get a coat because it's actually I could see the sun sort of shining through my blinds, but it was actually a bit windy. Get my boots on, put a coat on, and head out. Get to Long Beach, no wind, beautiful sun. Said all that to say, just like life, seasons change, and they can change in a matter of minutes. We know we get 4 seasons a year, but I'm saying I saw 2 seasons today. So with that being said, I was like, okay, Vicky, woosah, dial it back, take a breather, and take a couple of mental breaks, which I'm gonna do through the rest of the weekend. Anyhow, my sister-in-law who passed away at home. And so her daughter, my 12-year-old niece, we were all looking forward to celebrating her 13th birthday. We shared the same birthday, so I'm going to try to continue what her mom and I had discussed for her birthday celebration if possible. It was going to be simple, but I'm the auntie that's creative, or the only aunt rather. And so we have planned something, and hopefully I'll do a tribute here to well, definitely a birthday tribute to myself, but hopefully my niece will join me and then you'll get to see us. And what the theme was, because I'm going to transform my entire living room and dining room like I always do. But after making my post, I actually received a message, or during the post, I saw a message someone had sent me in Messenger. So when I clicked on it, it was a video clip from a pastor by the name of Keon Henderson. When I tell you that message was so on point, so timely, and confirmation for me personally, because today I felt like I was under so much attack all week, really, but today especially. And so, what he said that really resonated with me was every time you get a blessing, you will also get a burden. And so the more blessings you get, basically, the more burdens you can expect. But the confirmation piece, what he said was, when the enemy knows that you're on track with what either your purpose is or God has ordained for your life, those are the areas that he attacks the most. And that's exactly what was going on. Because I had recently completed a book. Well, actually, the book was completed 3 months ago, published, getting ready to bind it, did the editing, getting ready to have it actually sent to a printer, and then this happened. Prior to that, I had just launched a business that I'm trying to move forward and push, and all of these deaths happened. And this Blue Table Conversation was actually launched a few days after my mother's 4th angelversary. The initial plan was to come to you live once a week with an inspirational message or just having conversations. Eventually, I'm going to have guests on the show. And again, this happened. And so the point I'm trying to make is that it took me off track. It took me off task with the things that I'm supposed to be doing in terms of the book, the business, the podcast, and the YouTube channel. And so I say to you, when things seem like they're coming at you all at once, stressed, overwhelmed, headaches, my BP was so high, I was like, okay, no, you really got to take a chill. That's when you know you got to dial it back, take a breather, and refocus. And so that's what I did today. That's what I'm going to do over the next couple of days as I wait for people to get back to me with the things that I need and not stress myself out with what I'm asking for. But that message, I can't remember who sent it because I was so into it. I literally watched it 3 times just to remind myself that yes, the attacks are going to come because the enemy doesn't want that book out, doesn't want me to proceed with the business. My business is about positivity. This show is about positivity or sharing truth and how God continues to be a waymaker. My business, Positive Items, my podcast, Positive Vibes Only. I try to share stories of truth, trials, tribulations. And the enemy has truly been on the attack. And I just feel like the attacks towards me never lets up. They just get worse. And I yet continue to put one foot in front of the other daily, one day at a time, one foot at a time. But I'm learning now more than ever to dial it back, more self-care, more mental health breaks, so that I stay on the path that he has for me. Don't forget to share this message, subscribe to my channel, Blue Table Conversation with Victoria Woods, your author, your podcaster, your girl, Victoria Woods. You can also follow me on my inspirational page on Facebook at Positive Vibes and Visions. My business is Positive Vibes and Visions, The Upside. And although I launched it, I'm somewhat inactive, but will be changing that because I have a plan. Always a ram in the bush and always a plan after I pray. Thank you for watching. Continue to pray for my nieces and nephews, my brother, his family in the loss of his wife and their mother, myself and my family, and my strength. Thank you again for looking, for listening, for vibing with your girl. Keep it positive. And I just want to remind you, as much as possible, do not entertain, intertwine, or confirm negativity and negative people, because it will get you off of your task. Bye now.